Some sort of celebration.
The WWE Universe is not enthused.
Today is a day that will surely be mentioned in all the effusive speeches when I, Bayley, am inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, because in just a few short moments, down to the exact minute when I first won this little beauty here, I will become the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, not for the women, not for the men, but for all of WWE for all time. You idiots said I couldn't do it, but you know who never doubted me? Me! So let's join in and count down to the moment of my glory. It's only 20 minutes to go.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm gonna be back in about 19 minutes.
1959, 1958, 1957, 1956, 1955, 1954. Come on, I can't hear you. 1950, 1949, 1948, 1947.
Yes!
Thank you.
I don't think I could have made it through that.
No one could.
It is a momentous day, but not because you're going to break any records. Guess whose waiting period just ended? And that's fitting, because tonight is going to be a night of endings. Your Intercontinental title reign is ending, too. Right here, right now.
We're going to have a Women's Intercontinental Championship match coming up next.
Finally, after jumping through countless hoops and waiting over a year, this could be the night that she takes Bayley's title.
If it means not happening. Plus, she's the first ever champion to win this title in the ring.
What do you mean? Bayley won it in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro.
Come on, we all know Bayley made that up, but enough about her. Congrats to our new Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion, and the first superstar who actually won it. I'll be sure to do you proud, Mandy.
I'm sure you will.
Not so fast, ladies. What makes you think you're the Intercontinental Champion?
I must have hit you harder out there than I thought. The match I just won, for starters.
Oh, you won the match. But I guess you didn't read the fine print in the contract you signed before the match. It's an Intercontinental Championship, you dummy. Which means that, just like the contract says, you have to beat 3 international superstars before beating me. Sorry, but I don't make the rules.
What are you talking about? You made up this title in the first place, so you definitely made the rules. Mandy, tell her I'm champion.
I actually have to side with Bayley on this one. She may have made this title up, but I made it official. And it was in the contract you signed. Superstars actually have to start reading those.
To be fair, she probably doesn't even know how to read.
Do you want me to read or fight?
Is it so hard to do both? Geez, just beat 3 international superstars and then we'll talk. I'll make sure you get your opportunity with Bayley. And don't sass your GM.
Yeah, and work on your reading skills.
Opponent called Natty a stepping stone, and it looks like she didn't want to wait to step all over her. All over her.
Before I get to my next match against Keith Lee, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. Hang on a second. Just let me gather my thoughts real quick.
Gather your thoughts or stall before you have to face a rested and motivated Keith Lee.
Okay, where was I? Like any top superstar would, I did my homework on Keith Lee in preparation for tonight's match. And I learned some very interesting things. See, this man is full of hashtags and motivational catchphrases, but it's all a bunch of lies. He's never lived up to a single one of them. Like, did you know that Keith Lee stole his parents' car when he was first leaving home to become a wrestler? I guess Grand Theft Auto is the true definition of limitless. Speaking of Keith's parents, turns out they didn't even want him to get into wrestling. They wanted him to continue playing football, but instead he quit, turning his back on his team and a free education that millions would die for. I doubt any of his coaches or teammates felt like basking in his glory after that. But after reading more and more about Keith Lee's backstory, one thing became clear. This is a pattern. He's always taken the easy way out, finding people who buy into his phony persona and enable him to receive countless opportunities after failing over and over again. Like, for instance, how he failed to make the cut at the Performance Center 3 times before he was bailed out by William Regal, who, to this day, continues to give him chance after chance when all he does is squander them. But this pattern really first started with Keith Lee's grandmother, who introduced him to wrestling as a young boy in Texas. While I can't go back and fix the giant mistake she made, I can put an end to it now. So Keith Lee, come on out here so I can expose you for what you really are. A fake, a liar, a failure, and soon to be
Wait a second.
former WWE superstar.
Keith Lee sends him flying to the floor.
Talk about a man's family and grandmother, and this is what you get.
Keith Lee's on a rampage. He snapped. Someone needs to stop him. If anyone can talk some sense into Keith Lee, it's NXT General Manager William Regal.
And finally, it looks like cooler heads are prevailing.
He may have taken a beating, but I think this is what he wanted. He got inside Keith Lee's head, and now he has an important mental edge going into whatever their next encounter is.
Keith Lee is as tough mentally as he is physically. I'm not sure that strategy is going to work.
Did you not just see what happened? I think it's already proven extreme.
He doesn't seem too happy about it, but apparently Ciampa is ready to accept this loss.
Whoa, what the heck?
Ciampa's lost it. Obviously, he wasn't ready to accept this loss.
Oh my God, what's he doing with those steel steps?
I think we've seen this before in Ciampa's epic battles with Johnny Gargano.
Oh, no.
Fairy tale ending on the steel stairs.
The new United States champion could be severely injured.
Yeah, he came crashing down face and rib first on those unforgiving steps.
And would you look at that? Ciampa isn't going to part ways with Stripey after all. He's leaving with the United States Championship.
Just all-around disgraceful actions that we've witnessed here tonight. In any event, stay tuned for updates on the new champion's condition.
Here's an update. Not good.
Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody! You damn right! You see, it's me! It's me! It's that D-O-double-G!
A former tag team and intercontinental champion here in WWE. And, oh, by the way, also a member of the Hall of Fame as part of D-Generation X. The Devil's Face. favorite demon.
And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
One of the most dominant, destructive forces in the history of WWE.
Multiple world and tag team championships and more destruction to come.
Jesse James in the ring now. The Road Dogg has quite the legacy.
Whenever someone brings up the Road Dogg, they always talk about the New Age Outlaws, Cole, but a lot of people forget he was quite the decorated singles competitor as well.
Very true, Corey. Road Dogg's in-ring abilities have garnered him success as a team and as a singles competitor.
Yeah, and Kane said his opponent has forgotten who WWE's true monster is, and he'll remind him by doing the devil's work.
When you stand across the ring from Kane, you are getting a frightening glimpse of hell on earth.
Choke slam! Military press!
Ooh! Distress showing on Road Dogg's face.
There's no stopping the big red monster.
Ah, clubbing blow to the back. This match grinded him down a little. And here is Kane forced out of the ring. He returns to the ring. Arm drag, nicely done.
Catches a punch. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Corey, Road Dogg's experiment to the sky. Diving crossbody.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
No, he could pin his opponent right here. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Sting.
And there he attacked Kane like his life depends on toppling this monster.
Yeah, Road Dogg's in-ring ability just proved to be too much to handle.
Sent right out of the ring. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Finds a counter for Road Dogg.
And Kane isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, Kane getting some newly determined focus.
Oh, Kane counters. Right to the ribs. The Big Red Machine is now under heavy pressure.
Road Dogg is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
What a punch.
Caught with a punch.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Knee right to the gut.
Military press.
Ooh. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
And set right into the corner.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
What a shot! He's got him scouted. Shot connects. With the counter. Punch lands.
Quick shot to the jaw.
Countered it just in time. Finds a counter for Road Dogg.
The Devil's favorite demon with the Devil's favorite sidewalk slam. The Devil's favorite demon walking among us and doing his work.
This is a horror movie that's spilled over.
Kane, oh boy.
Slam straight to hell. Kane delivering his own brand of hell.
Road Dogg's in big jeopardy here.
Kane, oh boy.
Road Dogg wasn't ready. It could be over.
And just able to make it to the ropes. That was a close call.
Kane is on fire right now.
Road Dogg getting out-muscled. He'll need to rely on his experience to get back in this.
Great wherewithal on the counter.
That shook Road Dogg's opponent to the core.
Shoulders down. A defiant kick out after one. I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away. Knee right to the gut. At this juncture, you have to wonder if these superstars can keep up this pace.
They're certainly being taken into the deep waters now.
Draped over the top rope. Oh, Kane waylays him.
Road Dogg with some agility.
Oh, it's raking the back.
With a DDT.
Kick to the gut. Pump handle applied. Panda slam.
Victory nearly in hand for Road Dogg.
Somehow he kicked out.
There's still fire in the lungs of Kane, like a horror movie monster that can't be killed.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time. Finds a counter for Road Dogg.
All the way up and down.
Choke slam straight to hell.
What an exclamation mark right there. 2, 3. Kane wins. Kane gets it done, folks.
Here is your winner, Kane!
They got to be happy about this victory tonight.
Definitely a cause for celebration.
My guest tonight, who's here to talk about her brand new charity initiative, means so much to past and current women of WWE. She's the winner of the first ever WWE Women's Championship, a 7-time title holder. Someone who made an undeniable mark on everyone she encountered during her time at WWE, myself certainly included. She's always treated me with nothing but kindness and respect. Anyway, that's enough for me. Please welcome WWE legend and Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus is an icon in WWE.
Trish is truly a trailblazer. So many of today's female superstars credit Trish for inspiring them to compete in WWE.
Now she's inspiring everyone to give back through her charitable cause, which I'm sure we'll learn more about in just a few moments.
What the hell?
You gotta be kidding me.
Trish Stratus was just blindsided.
Do something, Adam, come on.
Leave her alone. That's it. Leave her alone.
King Corbin takes out Adam Pearce.
What is happening?
End of days on our GM.
Was this some kind of coordinated effort between these two?
That appears to be the case.
This has to go down as one of the most sickening acts I've ever seen in WWE. These two should be absolutely ashamed of themselves.
I couldn't agree more, Byron. Pathetic.
I just hope that Adam Pearce and Trish Stratus are okay.
Yes, I know I've been ruthless in the past, but an attack on Trish Stratus and Adam Pearce? I wouldn't be here today without Trish. And Adam Pearce is not only a friend, but he's also our GM, whose in-ring days are long behind him. That line you don't cross has absolutely been obliterated, but that's not all. As if the vicious attacks on Trish and Adam weren't enough, I felt like I have to tell the WWE Universe that I've received DMs that prove the only goal of this was to bring chaos and undermine SmackDown as a whole. These attacks have been an attempt at a disgraceful power grab that affects all SmackDown superstars. And that's why I'm speaking up.
And that's why I won a match, to stand up for Trish and Adam on behalf of the entire WWE Universe.
Maybe she's also trying to send a message to Nikki's partner, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, come on, you proved your point. That's enough.
I'm getting really tired of our champion's behavior. Now, as our women's champion sits down for what should be a very interesting moment of bliss.
Once again, I'd really like to thank you for coming out here tonight.
It's my pleasure. Actually, it's your pleasure. But I'm willing to sit here for a few minutes and boost your ratings. You're welcome.
Thanks. Anyway, I'm glad you're here because it gives us a chance to bury the hatchet, move forward, and for me to tell you exactly what I think of you. You are nothing but a two-faced, deceitful brat. From day one, you've come in here into my house and acted like you own the place. Like you're entitled to some special treatment. But you're not. And if anyone is, I am. Because I put my body on the line countless times and earned anything that comes my way. In fact, I've been here long before you strolled in, and I'll be here long after you crawl your way out.
And there's the ambush I was waiting for.
No ambush, just telling the truth.
Then let me hit you with some truth. Your claim to fame is you've been here a while, which I guess sort of makes you an antique. Sounds about right, considering you're so fragile. And by the way, I'm the only reason anyone's watching this. So, I think your few minutes are up.
That's fine. People don't want to see you. Not on TV, not backstage, not in the ring, and certainly not holding that title. But you won't be holding it for long. Because the real reason I asked you on my show is to say this. I demand, for the sake of the entire WWE Universe, a shot at your SmackDown Women's Championship, so I can take it from you and return it to someone who's not an embarrassment to this sport.
This interview is over.
Well, that went about as well as expected. Wade from behind.
The SmackDown Women's Champion just took out Alexa Bliss.
And it's not over.
Into the moment of bliss set.
You were right about one thing. That was a moment of bliss.
Whether the SmackDown Women's Champion likes it or not, it looks like she's on a collision course with Alexa Bliss.
I think they already collided and Alexa lost.
We'll have to see, but it certainly doesn't look good for Alexa.
Champion promised to take the only thing Alexa Bliss had left, and apparently this is what she was referring to.
Welcome to A Moment of Bliss, a show that, for the first time ever, is actually living up to its name. Because tonight, instead of listening to that thirsty, broken-down skank with the stupid name and even dumber fingerless gloves, you get to look at and hear from me. I think we can all agree that tossing Alexa and Nikki aside, literally, was one of my greatest accomplishments, and that is a long list. So, you're welcome for that. But tonight isn't just a one-time thing. I want to announce that I will be taking over A Moment of Bliss permanently, just like I've taken over this whole brand.
Alexa Bliss is back.
And the champion
Thank
has
you.
no idea.
Exactly the reaction I was expecting. And to all the other women of SmackDown, remember what I did to dumb little Alexa Bliss. So, let that be a warning. I broke Alexa so that I didn't have to break any of you.
Alexa Bliss is taking back her show.
She's doing more than that. She's sending the SmackDown Women's Champion a strong and clear message that she will not be pushed aside.
You think you can come in here and take my spot? My show? You didn't break me. You just gave me the fuel to come back even stronger. I said I was going to take your title, and I meant it. But until then, get the hell off my set.
Looks like this version of a moment of bliss has been canceled after only one episode.
Alexa is back and has her sights set on the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And based on what we just saw, there's a good chance she'll get it.
And final Royal win remaining.
It's the most valuable position in the Rumble, but will she be able to take advantage of this to secure a spot at WrestleMania?
Beth Phoenix is here.
And Beth's getting revenge for the attack that we thought was going to keep her out of the Royal Rumble.
It looks like Beth is entering the Royal Rumble match.
And Beth eliminates Sonya.
And out goes Alexa Bliss.
The Glamazon is going head-to-head with Trish Stratus. Who thought we'd ever see this?
Trish attempting Stratusfaction.
Beth Phoenix reverses and eliminates Trish.
Is this over? Did Beth Phoenix just win?
It looks like there's one more superstar standing between Beth and a championship match at WrestleMania.
Now it's just Beth and the woman she trained who then betrayed her. One of these two will go to WrestleMania. Pow! Our SmackDown Women's Champion backed up her talk yet again here tonight against Nikki Cross.
Wait, what is she doing?
Obviously, she felt she didn't do enough damage. Maybe she's also trying to send a message to Nikki's partner, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, come on, you proved your point. That's enough.
I'm getting really tired of our champion's behavior.
Stars and Stripes challenge? I can't even bear to utter her name. Someone who our general manager, for some ungodly reason, has put his faith in here on SmackDown. She thinks she can challenge me for the Women's United States Championship? There is no one more unfit to carry the title. Bless her heart. Her patriotism doesn't even come close to mine. When I was born, I was swaddled in the Stars and Stripes. My first words were not mama or dada, but God bless America. And no one can touch my perfect 45-degree salute. My challenger? She's just a plain old nasty. And I can't wait to prove that to the whole of these United States and the entirety of the WWE Universe.
The Universal Champion and Edge are going back and forth here in this huge title match.
The referee goes down.
And now Edge is taken out too.
The Universal Champion known for bending the rules. Will he take advantage?
There's your answer.
He's competed twice tonight. He's just evening up the odds.
And it's our GM, Adam Pearce.
Of course he's out here to help his friend Edge. That's the only reason Edge got this opportunity in the first place.
He's just trying to restore some order to the match.
Wait a second.
Spear! Edge nails the champion with the spear.
The referee's still down.
Adam Pearce is going to count the pin.
He did it. Overcoming adversity yet again. Edge is the new Universal Champion.
Unbelievable. Let's not gloss over the real story here. The general manager of SmackDown just abused his power to help his friends steal the Universal Championship.
I'm not so sure about that, but I will admit this victory did occur with some level of controversy.
If I know our now former champion like I think I do, he's not going to sit back and accept this without putting up a fight. Now the real questions start. How and when will he decide to cash it in? I'm sure our Universal Champion Roman Reigns will be eager to find out.
If that match does occur, I can't wait to see it.
Day one, I wanted a shot at Roman Reigns and his Universal Championship. And now that I have this, I can make that a reality. So Roman, I'm not gonna hold on to this for a long time or try to cash in when you're not expecting it. I'm challenging you to face me in the ring on SmackDown for your Universal Championship. I'll be waiting for your answer.
He doesn't seem too happy about it, but apparently Ciampa is ready to accept this loss.
Whoa, what the heck?
Ciampa's lost it. Obviously, he wasn't ready to accept this loss.
Oh my God, what's he doing with those steel steps?
I think we've seen this before in Ciampa's epic battles with Johnny Gargano.
Oh, no.
Fairy tale ending on the steel stairs.
The new United States champion could be severely injured.
Yeah, he came crashing down face and rib first on those unforgiving steps.
And would you look at that? Ciampa isn't going to part ways with Stripey after all. He's leaving with the United States Championship.
Just all-around disgraceful actions that we've witnessed here tonight. In any event, stay tuned for updates on the new champion's condition.
Here's an update. Not good.